Impeachment-mad Democrats tried and tried again, but were unable to break former Trump campaign manager Corey Lewandowski, who appeared before the House Judiciary Committee yesterday. Lewandowski gave the Dems nothing to hold on to, but that surely won't stop them from plugging away at their never-ending quest to bring down his former boss. In fact, after the hearing, progressive princess Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez said Lewandowski's testimony, quote, "embraces the case for impeachment" of President Trump. But House Speaker Nancy Pelosi appears to be growing quite frustrated with lawmakers in her party who won't take no for an answer. And according to reports held a closed-door meeting last week, telling Judiciary Chair Jerry Nadler and his crew to knock it all off. So will Democrats take their leader's advice or continue fishing in an empty pool? Joining me tonight, the birthday boy himself, former Trump campaign manager and co-author of Trump's Enemies, Corey Lewandowski. Welcome back, Corey.
Thanks for having me back.
So this was this just the ultimate trolling expedition for you? How much were you looking forward to your time in front of the House Judiciary Committee?
I did look forward for the opportunity to remind the American people of something which I've known from the beginning and what the Mueller report has stated over and over. There was no collusion and there was no obstruction. And Bob Mueller was never told that he couldn't investigate anything. He was never issued a directive by the Attorney General, the Acting Attorney General, or the Deputy Attorney General to not pursue a path that he wanted to. And Bob Mueller testified to that. So what we saw yesterday was once again the Democrats' attempt to go after a duly elected president, even though there was no crime ever committed. And I actually welcome the opportunity to remind the American people of what a farce this whole circus has become in Washington.
Other people, they sort of shrink away from the shade of limelight. They don't like congressional grillings, but you took the opportunity to potentially launch a Senate bid, and Hakeem Jeffries swatted you down. Did you want to appear when you knew you would have the most eyeballs on you so you could potentially make a grab for a Senate seat?
Well, the truth is I had to appear because they subpoenaed me, even though through my legal counsel, we told the committee, if you want me to come, he'll be happy to do so. Just tell us the date and time. And instead, they subpoenaed me for a 10 o'clock hearing, which started at 1 o'clock. So I had a legal obligation to attend, which, of course, I did. But the other part of this, as you know, is, I am contemplating running for the Senate. And there were many Democrat members of the committee who had to remind me I wasn't in the U.S. Senate yet. So I appreciate their vote of confidence, knowing that if I get in the race, I'm going to win.
Okay, well, that was something. Yeah, they were mad at you. I was amused when you called Representative Swalwell President Swalwell.
I must have been confused. I thought he was the president. He was running for president, and the campaign was just so successful. And I think I even told you I had to take the Swalwell for President bumper sticker off my car because I had it on there with Scotch tape, and I didn't think it was going to last very long. But you know what, Kennedy?
Fall is coming.
The way they treated me, the way they treated me and the way they changed the rules to now allow for the first time since the Bill Clinton impeachment hearings, a staffer, and not just a staffer, a consultant to the committee, to ask me questions, which is a clear violation of what the rules are in Congress. They did that to try and embarrass me and to try and prevent me from potentially launching that Senate race. I'm not someone who's going to allow someone to attack me and not respond. I think the American people love a fighter, and I think the people of New Hampshire need a fighter in the U.S. Senate.
Well, does that mean you're officially launching your bid right now on the Ken Adelia show?
No, look, I love you. Of course I do. You know that, but I'm not ready just yet. The end of the third quarter is right around the corner. Look,
so Corey Lewandowski is waffling? You're a waffler now? I thought you were a patriot.
I never waffle. No. Look, we're going to have a fantastic birthday, right? I just got back from a lovely day in Washington, as you can imagine. But I'm not going to make the announcement today, but I will tell you this. I truly believe that, you could not like me going into that committee hearing, but what you saw was someone who's willing to push back on this fake narrative, this fake collusion, Russian hoax that the Democrats have perpetrated now for 2.5 years. Why hasn't Horowitz been in front of that committee? Why haven't they brought McCabe back in front of that committee? Why hasn't Strzok-Page been back, or Baker, or Clapper, or Coleman?
I'm glad you brought up Peter Strzok, because I think he's the only other person besides you who embraced the performance aspect of congressional testimony as much.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't want to be in the same category as that guy. He's a bad guy, a very dishonest guy. I don't want to be in that category.
All right. Are you a patriot or an attention whore in terms of the Senate bid?
Look, I think I'm going to truly look at if I can go and be successful. I think I can win the Republican primary. I think I can beat Jeanne Shaheen. But the question you have to ask yourself, is that the best way I can serve my country and my family and the residents of the state of New Hampshire?
Is it?
And I haven't made that decision yet. I don't know. Look, Kennedy, you know this. I have amazing privileges speaking to the president, traveling with him, helping on some policy matters. Do I have that same privilege if I'm in the U.S. Senate, or am I confined to the rules of the Senate then and only allowed to work on certain issues? I don't know, and I want to be able to help this president
Just do what Rand Paul and Lindsey
family.
Graham do. Go golfing with him. That's where the most business gets done. Oh, and the president is a regular Tiger Woods.
He's a very good golfer, actually. I've seen him. He's very, very good.
Okay.
Yes.
The best golfer. Corey Lewandowski, best
The
of luck
best
with
presidential
everything.
golfer ever. Kennedy, the best presidential golfer ever.
You know what? Ulysses S. Grant, if he were alive today, would be very old and upset with you.
Dare to dream. Yes.
That's true. Corey, when you announce, please come back and share it with us.
I will. Thank you.
Thank you very much.